All right, it's another good day in the neighborhood. So it is Monday. Hold on. It is Monday, the 22nd of April, 2019, and I want you to begin with on the left-hand side, you'll have your classes, the PLTW, your activity 2.1. You should be finishing. So let me go here. You should be finishing your start button. The start button, remember I had a big old long line of it? I will put a screenshot in and let you look at it. But I'm going to make this one smaller and I will turn this one on. Okay, so that's the first part of it. And then I took you out to where it said about to the left. All right, so that's the second part. So if you have issues, you can ask the table that always sits by the door. Any of those guys will help you out. But this, if you look here, I've got 3 warnings, which I'll have to figure out why. But if you look here, here's your call, turn left. Okay, and so that one's embedded, remember? That one's embedded in the do. And then if I go back out, I can call my turn my right, my moving forward. So, and I have to turn right again. And see, I'm changing my numbers. My numbers match how many steps or how many squares the bus needs to go. If you need one of the templates over here, they're over behind me on the desk. You know where they are. Get the template out. Okay, and so there's the rest of it. So you need to make sure if it's not starting and it's not doing what you want it to do with the if your initial place where your bus is sitting, remember it has to be done on your phone. You have to show on the phone where it is. You know, where it sits. It doesn't have to be on your screen in the designer mode. It cannot be where the bus sits. But let's say, see, I've started at 265 and 248. If I go back up here to my designer, I can go back and I can see my school bus is way over here. But in all actuality, my school bus is right here and my line is actually following the yellow line here. And that's what you need to do. That's what you need to be able to do, is find and get that red line to go all the way. Remember that if you want to mess with anything with the school bus, you have to click on school bus. And here's where you do your X and your Y, down here. All right, so we have it set on your start button, and then this is your start button. And so you want to make sure it says automatic, automatic. You don't need an image for your start button. It already looks like this, and that's fine. If you wanted to mess with that, that's great, but don't mess with it unless you absolutely have to. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is on Tuesday, maybe Thursday, I will be working with you on your reset button. So I'll go ahead and I will make this smaller. I will collapse my block, move that out of the way, and I got to look at my reset button. Okay, I'm going to expand my reset button. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to kind of explain to you about the reset button. Okay, here's my reset button. I still have to call my bus to move, and I still want it to come from the original X and Y, and I still want it to clear the canvas. Then I want to set my school bus heading to 0, and I want to set my tracing label text to blank. So that's my reset button. So I want to take everything back to 0 point, to where we first started. So my school bus has to be taken back making the 0. And then my tracing label, which is my red line, has to go back, and it has to have a text. It's a text thing, so it has to be 0. All right. So that would be where you would go next. So you would check your reset button. If your reset button didn't work, you'd go from there. That's all. Have a great day. I will hopefully see you soon.